Friday night baseball from the Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off tonight
He'll
for
get us
Toronto,
started in this one
shortstop,
under the lights.
Number 2.
First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Rajay Davis now. In past meetings with Jay Happ have yielded just a 2 for 12. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. Just underway here in Kansas City. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Well, great adjustment. You would think after seeing the first ball away, the second ball away, that they were going to go back there again the third time, and he was not going to get beat. Stayed with the ball, took it the opposite way. Great adjustment throughout the whole AB.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando's under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smyly gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And he just misses with a curveball. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they put it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And ready for his first at-bat, Eric Hosmer. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he lays off for ball 1. Smyly gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, number 7. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Hitter.
And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
In now, Adam Jones. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hitter, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Donaldson ranging into the outfield. One away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1, and Gordon looks at ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now the pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Russell Martin now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The catcher, number 55. Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in now, Rajay Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch to short. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. He beat it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Second baseman, Rick Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to hit. Pitch out, nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 1, the Jays 0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, number 7. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
From the stretch. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Jones.
In now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals lead it 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out.
Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit hard to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Jorge Soler.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two-1. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second at left the bat. but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Third baseman, number 8.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Smyly comes set. 1-1 on its way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Royals. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going. So I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Escobar over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hosmer ranging into shallow right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Merrifield.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Right fielder number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent toward first. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Here's Rajay Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, number 7, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Santana waiting on a 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering, and that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Orlando moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Xavier Cedeno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Xavier Cedeno.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Jorge Soler will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes in the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Perez onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 1-0 delivery. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 KC. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Adam Jones.
Leading off for
He'll
Toronto,
be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Adam Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance. Russell Martin, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Seth Maness comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Maness.
Hernan Perez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
The 1-0 delivery. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. First and second here with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You can tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Here's Rajay Davis now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back in standing. Runners are at first and third, one away. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now or will he continue to stay away?
Here he comes on 2-0. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Brian Flynn trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Digging in, number 7. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And that misses, ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Number 44, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
In now, Adam Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City, and we are tied 4-4. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Givens.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. KC down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Darwin Barney is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Darwin Barney.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Gordon is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 4. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Jake Diekman.
Stephen Vogt is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 22, Stephen Vogt.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Orlando.
And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 delivery, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now from Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to begin the top of the 9th inning in this one. Bobby Parnell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in, Rajay Davis, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down and in. Not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 1 and 2 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, number 7. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Striding in, Adam Jones. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two out, bases loaded. That's wide, 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Stephen Vogt. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Royals 4. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Now in the box, Alex Gordon. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Left fielder, number 4.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Perez scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Brian Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Brian Pena.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, Alcides Escobar. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Segura into shallow center, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Jake Diekman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.